Hello world, I just wanted to introduce myself. I call myself Kirin Karwai on the internet. I describe myself as an artist first. Started art 16 years ago, and ever since then I started hand drawing. I went to digital painting, eventually I went to 3D art, and there I moved to Blender and Unreal Engine. And within the last year I have been focusing on AI. Opposed to many people, I think AI is not killing art, but it is simply a new tool for artists to be used. And this is my main mission for now. I want to focus as an artist on what it means to use AI and where it will go. Maybe this is the first opportunity to just say it out loud. My eventual end game is for an artist to hold their pen in one hand and to hold the goddamn operating system of the universe in the other hand. I wish for us all to be in a world where everybody can imagine their own paradise and create it at any point. Product. So I'm just here on the checkout page. I'll go with you through the basic installation, right? This one, it should download a new file. It should be an HTML. It should be very easy. We just drag this HTML right back to the browser. Your order number and copy in your email address, which you used to order this one, and let's see what happens. Yes, so what happened is the license got through. I got a license out and the installer, and it should now automatically download the build. Since it is a kkw Electron build, and in general AI files are just pretty huge, it's gonna be 6.5 gigabytes. Also to note, there's gonna be at least 30 to 50 extra gigabytes in models, but this is for a different day. Let's just leave it for now. So the RAR file has finished downloading, so we simply just zip the file to where we want it and let it extract. And once it's extracted, we simply copy our license key and we're ready to go. Well, that's a funky screen, it is. We paste in our license that we obviously legally attain, hopefully verifying button. It's green, perfect. For now I say if you want to install it, press on the Flux2 Client B and the Trellis 3D Gen, and yeah, you gotta tick this commercial box. I am not legally wrapping these models. You are downloading them and you are responsible for the TOU, Terms of Service and Terms of Use. I don't know what the hell you're using this software for, but that's your goddamn problem, man. Alright, before we do anything and move on here, I talk about configure APIs. So essentially for this service to work, you need the Google Gen AI license, and you can find them if you go on your Google One AI account and you go here. Oh man. Go to your Google One AI key. You got your thing, what is whatever, you generate the key here, yeah? But you need a Google AI license, yes. This is what one key looks like, this is what the other key looks like. It's gonna save it in a universal get feature. We're linked up and all the meshy services will work, so will all the Google Gen Nano Banana services work. In the future I will add more support for different AI services, be it OpenAI, Tripo or Hitum, but this is not a discussion for now. Let's launch this beast. Yes, here we are. First of all, before we do anything, we might check. If you've never used kkw before, I think this is probably not the right one for you. But maybe some basic stuff to know. For your services to work, we are calling separate services here. I think the best way to describe it is kkw is like a car chassis, and every different service that we have is like a machine part. And what I am building is the car chassis that hopefully ties all of these features together. I did all of this. The first one is usually to go here and then check for the right images. I would tell people start with the sketch converter here. We'll open it in a new tab to show you guys. It's an empty tab up here. Click on the sketch to render command. Alright guys, I wanted to draw a robot soldier who's a little bit trashy, who doesn't look too high fidelity. I would say I've been thinking about some kind of look of a robot that's a little bit yeah, trashy looking, skinny looking. Well, what would we probably be like in a video game, a level 1 robot that yeah, has been going through my mind. Like a linked file, so if you want me to demonstrate it, I like a third cable. I guess that's the easiest way to show it. Third cable runs all the way through. and it was immediately ported over. Cool, huh? So how does this work? I made it so that you don't have to touch anything except for this one. This is the dynamic prompting agent. You don't have to understand anything except for what the material is. I really like this modern look of, say, ceramic, porcelain, crystal, gold, polished. Style, photorealistic. Unreal Engine 5, AAA concept render. You see what the hell is coming out of this. So after all this is said, I have a funny reference. Oh yeah, I actually like this one. Okay, important thing here is set your save folder first, because it will be ruined once you open this project file, because it's simply on the original file path that I used. So once you boot it up the first time, please change it, and change it here to the robot folder. Yes, that's all good. And all we do now is press run. Oh wow, what the hell do we have here? It's kind of what I imagined actually, but I do want the hat to look different. Maybe, yeah, but anyways, let's check the save folder. It was in fact automatically saved. Perfect. But I want here, honestly. So literally all you do is you simply either sketch over it or you start redrawing it, and yes, this is an actual workflow now. Wow. Well, I like that. I also don't like it. Yeah, well, I gotta work on that one.
Maybe I can already show you the first cool thing. That's actually the beast mode of this entire workflow. Since this is ComfUI, which is a stacking software that's optimized on productivity, we can simply up the workflow batch count, and I'll just do 4. Maybe one thing that you guys should know, if you let AI do its thing and you don't force it into a deterministic outcome, I would roughly say at the moment it's at 85% it will do what you want, but there's a real likelihood that you'll produce questionable results. You know what? That's why we go with quantity over quality, and the good thing here is you don't even have to wait and see. You can now just go and watch your weird things on your phone while you're pretending to work, and you can come back when everything is finished.
That you can shoot, but let's leave this one for now. So, this is part 2. We'll talk about the kitbash converter. So, in the previous episode, we the sketch converter, and now it's time to do some of the rest, yeah? So, I actually built what I call the canvas loader here, which is an actual miniature lightweight version of PureRef, if you guys ever used it. You can zoom in pretty hard, and you can also zoom out, and you can also literally over 100 images. This canvas browser handles it pretty well, so you press the right mouse button and you drag the square and you get all these out, or you select whatever you want. This one the most. So actually, what do I start with? If you want to go select single, that's fine, don't do anything else. Set this one to 0 or to 1. It's not important for now. Photorealistic, yes. Further breakdown this. Alright, that's literally all you need to do. Describe shortly what you want to break it into, and then we just press on play and we can see what's gonna happen. Oh, I should have probably changed the save folder path. Always change the save folder path on the first one. File name prefix, probably call this robot assets kit 1. Maybe one important thing, if you actually change the settings, if you've already pressed on play, it will not affect the outcome. But I don't care, I'll change it for the next run. And here we got the first one, and we can actually already work with that. You guys see it worked pretty well. I could already stitch all of this together. This robot would already work from an animation perspective. Feel a little bit, you know, funky. We can also look what would have happened if we pressed on the other ones, you know. Oh yeah, this one has a funky head. We just do this one again and press simply and play again. This is on easy mode, my man. And the good thing is, if you do get the image and you did set the wrong file path, you can always save the image individually just by right-clicking the node and pressing on Save Image. And let's just run it again, but with the other robot I just selected. We selected the other robot. Let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, what are we gonna feel? Wow, we even got the front to back. The head is perfectly isolated, and I could work with these pieces. Perfect. And here's the other thing, you don't like it, you simply just press and load again, you know, like I can always do the batches, which is a good thing. So you've seen both of these work. So as always with the bulk loader, you remember Control X, it deletes all the selected images on the track. I will now, just because I can, drag in a ton of images. So for now, maybe like a short heads up. Currently I'm using Meshy. I think Meshy is the best mesh creation service if you are going for bulk. Currently Meshy supports with a Pro license 10 tasks at the same time, while a Studio license is up to 20, and an Enterprise license actually lets you go into direct communications with Meshy itself, so they could go far over that. But here we can see the strength of the canvas loader. I can simply scale in and I'll select the ones I want. I want this one. I don't need 2 capes. I want the sniper rifle. It's already as head. Shift plus left click to select a bunch. I don't really need duplicates, but I want the arm with the joint. I guess that's a crotch. Actually, yeah, I like the back. What do we got? Yeah, I want the head. I don't care so much about the black capes, to be honest. There was nothing that I want to use. We can also just kitbash this, I guess, this hinge into the thing. Maybe just for reference, I will also just put one entire robot in. Yes, I am actually curious what would happen with the entire robot, but hey, that's a good thing. We have a ton of material to work with. So let's put all of this in. I think there should be 10. Our global API was fed. This is running via Meshy, so you should know. This can only function if you have a Meshy license. So now we just press and run. All should have been loaded in. Every one of these URLs means yes, some was charged in and some was downloaded. This is, I guess, this kintsurugi chess piece. Very interesting, as in, I very much like that there's actually a center spine, which would not be normal at a human. A human has their spine in the back, right? But I guess it really much emphasizes this kintsurugi edge look, yeah. I like that one. There's a hinge. I don't know, like, come on, I'm not impressed, but... Oh, here we have one of those guys where I put everything in one shot. Naturally, the all-in-one shot guy is looking worse, but I also, maybe here's one thing I should talk about. AI generation. In general, I would imagine AI like, AI functions like a lens. Essentially, AI is as good as the lens it was trained on. In this case, lens is detail density. AI can very, very easily be worked on if you just break down the asset into smaller parts, which is actually what I did. You've probably seen it already. I did it with this one just to demonstrate. If you zoom into this guy, this all-robot all-in-one guy, he does look questionable. But so what? We use this guy as a reference and we build our asset kitbash on top of it just to show what it would look like.